All right, guys.
They see that.
I think we're live, and I just want to throw up our Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny info here real quick. Whoo! That's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. It will be a lot of fun. It's a little meetup we're having. Whole bunch of channels. We'll talk about it a little bit later. How's everybody doing? Hi!
It's your face.
Oh, man. Oh, hi. Who's out here? See, Tim Beverly's here. Tim Beverly has been here since about 7:30.
Roxanne Arthur.
Where's Roxanne at?
Right there.
Oh, hey, remember a couple times during the show tonight, check and see if somebody's here. You don't know what I'm talking about. Remember, they're quiet and shy. You did a collab with them.
Doing the headlights like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Homestead Dad, what's up? Part of the Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny.
Oh, Bumblebee's here.
Let's throw that back up there again. Oh, that's my event page. Bumblebee Junction. All right, for starters, the mods that I know that are here right now are Bonterre Homestead. I said it right. Her name's Nunda. Make sure to check out her Facebook page. She's on Instagram. Well, not Facebook. Her Facebook group is Bonterre Homestead. Friends or just Bonterre Homestead? You'll find it. In fact, I'm
drawing a blank.
Believe it might be
I'm trying to open my chocolate.
It might be in the description of this video. I can't really remember. And then Bumblebee Junction. I think their latest video.
Friends.
Friends. Okay, yeah. Their latest video, he captured his wife on video.
Oh, I thought you were going to leave it as he captured his wife. I was like, what?
They did an awesome carrot harvest. I watched that. I think that was this morning. I watched that. That is Flying VS Farm, not versus.
Oh. Who else do we have here? Oh,
Homestead.
Kristen Rad. Yes, we did get your email, but those images are very hard to look at on a phone, so we want to do it on the computer, and
we just got home.
We just got on the computer.
We were actually we were about an hour away at Jenny's parents' house. Jenny's brother is in town for the long weekend from South Dakota.
Yes.
And so we ran up real quick to say hi, and then we're leaving real early again in the morning to go for about a 4 to 5 hour drive to Mackinac City.
Yep.
And we're gonna go jump on this pirate ship.
Yes. Yep. He one of the things he said that he's absolutely doing while in Michigan is riding this pirate ship. He's always like my whole life, I think, really liked pirate ships and stuff like that. And so we're going to go up and ride this pirate cruise and hang out in Mackinac for the night, and then I don't know what everybody else is doing tomorrow night, but we got to come home and bake cakes and stuff and get ready for birthday parties.
so that's going to be pretty fun. That's up in Mackinac. Stephanie Noose is here. Yay! Jason Haas, I just saw your, that's a very nice invitation. Thank you.
And everybody wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It hasn't been a spectacular birthday day for her, but she did get to go see her brother. She hasn't seen in a year.
Yeah, and I was actually invited by my best friend to go to a concert tonight, and I was like pondering it while she had invited me and told me about it. It was floor tickets to go to a Keith Urban. Anybody that's a country fan, that's gonna be a good concert.
Are there country fans?
Better be. And so I was like, oh man, that's going to be a great concert. So I was really considering it. It was on my birthday. It was going to be my birthday present. And then my brother called and he's like, hey, we're going to come to Michigan. And originally they weren't going to this year, but because of this pirate cruise, that's what prompted them. Not us, the pirate cruise.
He drove 14 hours?
14 hours.
To Michigan for a 2-hour pirate cruise.
Pirate cruise, yes. And so he's like, we're coming and we're going to arrive on your birthday. And I was like, well, that's that. I'm not going to the concert. I'm going to see my brother on my birthday. And he's like, are you sure? And even my mom was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you're going to? We don't know what time he's coming in. I was like, I'm going to see my brother on my birthday. So he got in early enough today and everything to be able to do that. So that was awesome.
Can this scroll over?
Yeah. Is that what you want?
All right.
I just stuck my arm in chocolate.
So I want to say hi to Lefty's Hobby Farm. How you guys doing? Let's see. So I know Lefty's Hobby Farm is planning on going to the Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny August 26th. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Homestead Dad's going to be there. Two Family Homestead has said they will probably be there. I don't want to put words in your mouth. All the way up from Ohio, about a 3-hour drive.
Yep.
I know of at least a couple others from Indiana coming, and the response has been fantastic. So, in the little planning private Facebook group that we have, I posted some pictures of the event area, of the park. So I'm also in the. Oh well, I'll just go. I wasn't planning on doing this right now, but if you go check out the event page here, there's a link in the description. Kind of using that event as a group instead of starting a whole new group, kind of using it as a group. So I'll post pictures of the event area in the discussion part of the event page.
Wow.
Whoo!
Hope y'all are following.
And yeah, so Two Family says they will be there. So we've had an overwhelming response of people showing up. So let me read off at least some channels that have asked to go ahead, and Michigan channels that have asked to go ahead and be part of the
Hootenanny.
Part of the Hootenanny. Where do I find that at, baby? Where's? Oh, there it is. In fact, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and throw it back up here for you guys. Maybe you guys can read it too. But kind of the 5 that kind of kicked it off was us. We reached out to Sutton's Days, Homestead Dad, Part-Time Permies, and Prepper Potpourri. And they all jumped on board. They all jumped on board. And that was awesome. And then Planting Seeds for Life, Lefty's Hobby Farm, and Barn Geek. Go check out this event page and all these links. There's more. So, Brad, we hope we see you there. Tim, I'm sorry you can't read, but you type well. And then of course also I know of at least 2 people from Ohio coming. I'm sorry, 2 people from Indiana. The Cases, homesteading with the Cases, and I am very sorry, but I'm drawing a blank on the other people coming from Indiana. They're coming from Manchester, Indiana.
Name, yeah.
They're coming from Manchester, Indiana. So yesterday, if you guys saw our pig update also, so I don't want to talk about that Hootenanny too long. You'll see some updates coming from us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be grilling. There's going to be food. Lots of good times. Big park for kids. I hope everybody brings tons of kids. Let them all play on the playground.
Everybody can pet the beard.
Really? You'd be okay with everybody petting
No.
the beard? Okay.
It's
So I'm
weird.
pretty sure I wouldn't be okay
It's
with everybody petting the beard. All right, so yesterday, this sweet little girl right here, 4 years ago, Jenny's pouting right now. You can't see her. She turned into this big girl. She is such a stinker. She turned 4 years old yesterday. Oh, I want to talk about this real quick, about Grace's birthday real quick before we got kind of a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
But she turned 4 years old, and she is something else. I tell you what, she is just... And here she is sleeping in her... I don't know how well you guys can see that. The picture was kind of taken at the wrong angle. But she got that little tent thing for her...
It's a princess castle.
Yeah.
Every princess needs a castle.
Yes, every princess needs a castle. So that's awesome. And, yeah. Gary, how you doing? Good evening. I know that Flying VS Farm, that smile is really something else.
She's so funny.
Hey, Kristen Rad is working on a logo for us for that Hootenanny. I want to spell out her name here. If you can see her in the chat. She's also done our...
all of our cover art.
All of our cover art that's on all of our social media, and something. I'm forgetting something.
What? She's making logos.
She's making the logos for the thing, but wasn't there something else? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm forgetting something, Kristen. I'm sorry. Go check out her channel. Ask her to make a lot more videos. And
you're always ragging on her about that.
I know. I think Kristen. I think the last one was about a month ago or so, right? But if you need some graphics work done, I think she's looking for business. I could be wrong. If she's not, she'll tell you to go away. But go ask her. Go try to throw some money at her and make you some graphics. What do you got? Anything, babe?
Beyond Mountain Homestead said, don't want to bring everybody down, but please keep Little Mountain Ranch Homestead in your prayers as the wildfires in British Columbia are threatening their farm.
Oh, man. Where else did I see? Somebody posted a picture of a wildfire way back in the background. No, I mean, it wasn't way back. It was on a mountain ridge. I want to say I saw it on Instagram or Facebook because that's pretty much where we are.
Yeah.
But that was looking pretty threatening as well. So yeah, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Hi Dave, how you doing? All sorts, how you doing? Didn't see you. June, what's up? Sheps for her. Finding hippie. I love it. Finding hippie. Bob, what's going on, Bob? Again, check out all the info for our moderators. Bonterre, Homestead, Bumblebee Junction. They are kicking butt.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna have a drawing tonight, which if you saw, we put out a video. I don't have this set up right. We put out a video. It's got that thumbnail on it that we're giving away tickets for the Homesteaders of America conference. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's going to be very educational. There's going to be a slew of speakers. And I don't know if you guys can read this or not on the screen, but some of the main speakers are going to be Joel Salatin, Lisa Steele, Esther Emery, main demonstrators Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. What's up? I can't wait to meet them in person again. Tommy Alderman of Alderman Farms. I cannot wait to meet Tommy and Patty again in person. Wait, should I be saying meet again in person or see again?
See, because you've already met them.
Right,
so you're
correct.
just going to see them.
And then they got some really cool, this is straight from the homesteadersofamerica.com webpage, so go check it out. Whoops. And then we've got Timber Creek Farm is going to be doing dyeing homestead yarn. Independence Acres Homestead Bushcrafting and Meat Rabbits. Rossum Dairy. I like that name, Rossum Dairy. I like that name. Keeping a Family Milk Cow. A Farm Girl in the Making. We follow her on everything. Essential Oils and colloidal silver. Colloidal silver. Did I say that right?
Yeah, colloidal silver.
Sharon Wilson's doing quilting. Big Bear Homestead. Jason doing trapping and tanning. I'm kind of interested in going to that one for sure. Joshua Langfit from Smithfield Historic Plantations doing blacksmithing.
That'd be neat to see.
That would be really cool to see. And then cheese making. Connie Meyer from Urban Overalls. Would love to see that. So I don't know how much of that you guys could see or couldn't see, but it is what it is.
Get ready to look up when meeting Doug. He's a hoot. Yeah, and he's tall. Yeah.
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 Doug is pretty tall.
Yeah. I was standing next to you and Doug and was feeling pretty short.
Right.
Which I am.
So again, here during this show, we're going to give away, I didn't set up the randomizer webpage, but I can do that.
We'll do that.
But I can do that. We're going to do a randomizer drawing and have you guys, or whoever commented on that video. So you got time to go to this video still and leave a comment if you have not done that yet, because sometime between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, we're going to do the drawing.
Yes.
You don't have to be present for the drawing.
No. We'll reach out to you.
Yeah, we prefer you reach out to us.
It's a little bit easier that way.
But if we don't hear from you for a while, we'll reach out to you. So, all right. No, not that. No, not that. There, that. All right. Oh, wait, but you know what? Can we see this one more time? Look at that stinker.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And by the way, this picture was taken at like 7 o'clock in the morning. On a whim.
We have more pictures to show of all this.
Yeah, hey, let's go do pictures.
The hay around us got harvested.
The wheat.
Or I'm sorry, the wheat around us got harvested, and Jenny went out and got some pictures with all the kids. The conference is in, Jenny?
Warrenton, Virginia.
Virginia.
On October 14th.
That's right. It's an all-day event.
Yep.
They're planning on next year being a 2-year event.
2-day, not 2-year.
2-day,
really
not
long conference.
Not a 2-year conference.
Yes.
Some might call that more like jail.
Yeah.
But if you haven't been to one of these conferences, I highly recommend it. Not only educational, but just hanging out with everybody and just all the like-minded.
It's awesome.
It's hot and muggy. I'm like, gross.
It's really sticky. It's been so humid and sticky. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
All right. So, what are we missing? We missing anything?
Stop clapping so loud.
Oh.
You're going to like blow somebody's eardrum. Some people wear headphones.
Oh, sorry. All right. Let's see. What else we got, babe? There was something else.
Did you want to show them the garden picture?
We could do that. If you guys would like to see our garden picture we just put on Instagram. Oh, no, that wasn't it.
Oh.
This lady right here today, this amazing, beautiful lady. Hey, when I originally did this, it was not cutting your hair off.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Can I tell them the age?
No.
Oh, all right. Okay. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
Today is her birthday. So yesterday was Grace's birthday, and today is Jenny's birthday.
Yes.
Jenny loves birthdays, although she's not really loving this one too much.
No, not so much. I don't like getting older.
Hi, Angie's Pantry. That's another Michigan channel that's going to be at the
Hootenanny.
Hootenanny. Yes, happy birthday, Jenny and Grace. Woohoo.
Would you stop clapping?
Jenny's yelling at me for clapping. But we took this picture doing the pig update video yesterday, and I just loved it, how the sun was hitting Jenny and the kids, and look at Grace with her sass.
Yeah, I know.
Hand
it's
on the
like
hip, just all
attitude.
sass.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh, it is funny. So, all right. Jenny is 21 plus, whatever being married to Mike has made. Yeah, so she's pretty old.
I wasn't even 21 when we met.
She was not. I was over 21. You're, oh no, yeah, when we met. Right, correct.
Yeah.
But you were over 20. Everybody's like, how young was she? She was over 20.
I was over 20, not quite 21.
Angie's Pantry, you're right. Yeah, we could talk about pigs all day if you want. But pigs are getting big.
They are getting very big. It's nice to see.
Yeah. We, in fact, in our update video, we said October won't be a problem. But I just told Jenny tonight that I think I'm going to go ahead and make arrangements for, I'm going to go ahead and make an appointment for 2 of them to go in September. And we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I have no doubt that those two old spots for sure, they're gonna be of size.
Mike was 24. Jenny was in 7th grade. That I think Bumblebee Junction knows what's going on.
He does. He knows the age difference, so he's throwing numbers.
Mark and I at Bumblebee Junction, we can IM each other for hours at a time. I don't know if that's exactly right.
That's not quite right. I wasn't in 7th grade.
Older or younger?
Younger. More like 5th grade.
Did you just snort?
No, I just very loudly laughed.
We did not know each other then.
Nope.
We met when Jenny was 20.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
That is. Yes, I'm a very lucky man. If Deep South Homestead was in here, Danny would be giving me a high five.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, Danny at the conference in Tennessee was all amazed,
like,
kind of.
High five, Mike. And I'm like, stop high-fiving each other.
Oh, anyways, all right. So we talked about looking at the garden. Here's a picture of our garden right now. Everything's doing really good in there. In fact, on our Instagram post today, maybe I can just show you guys the Instagram post. I put on there that we were not happy with the tomatoes. And, oh wait, I didn't edit.
I don't think it saved your edit.
Oh, well, people are commenting.
Or refresh.
Yeah. Because I think I, look at this. We got 1,047 posts. Look at this awesome number right here. We are coming up on 2,500 followers on Instagram, guys. We really appreciate that. That is awesome. But yeah, so I had updated this to reflect that everything is looking really good. Not real happy with the tomatoes and peppers at all, but everything else from squash to beans to lettuce and more is doing great. And that's a true statement, except Jenny just informed me today.
After he edited the picture.
After I edited the picture that she put up, so I should have stayed out of it. You informed me what?
That the peppers and the tomatoes are actually doing really good. There's cayenne peppers growing. They're probably 1.5 to 2 inches already, and I saw a handful of them on one plant.
Of what, cayenne?
The cayenne.
Oh yeah, the cayenne's gonna be awesome.
And then the tomatoes, I saw on one plant that, well, it's actually in the cayenne row. It wasn't supposed to be there, but it accidentally got put there. 8 to 10 tomatoes on that plant alone, and then our main tomato plant.
We got our cayenne peppers. Tomato. Cayenne peppers.
I didn't even realize that. He's like, "What's up with the tomato plant in the cayenne row?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I went out later. I'm like, "Huh." How did I not notice that when I put that in there? I have no idea.
It's very possible it's a volunteer, very doubtful that it's a volunteer.
No,
I mean, well, seeds could be moved.
There's
birds.
No way. I transplanted 8 plants, and that is one of the 8.
Oh, all right.
I just clearly was not paying attention. I was just trying to get stuff in the garden. But our other main tomatoes, on a few of the plants that I was trimming up and stuff, there's tomatoes like crazy all over it. So he was like, "Oh, well, maybe I should have left the picture alone." So it's finally coming along. It's catching up. The tomatoes are not big by any means, but they're there.
Hi, Chad and Jenny in Indiana. Chad and Jenny in Indiana. Are you by chance in Manchester? Are you the ones? Because we were trying to remember.
I'm like all over the place.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The flying farm there. How many tomatoes did we plant our first year? Wasn't it like 60 or 70? We planted 2 or 3 varieties.
I think I want to say it was 60.
Homestead Dad says, "Got to get the kids to bed." Ha! We beat you to it, Homestead Dad. Our kids are already in bed. Talk to you later. Thanks for dropping by. We're up early in the morning, so that's why kids are already in bed.
I want to say it was 60 plants the first year.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And then it was
maybe 40.
90 plants the second year.
Oh, it was 90 plants last year, but we had some problems keeping track of those, mainly trellising those tomato plants. So we didn't get the harvest you would expect out of 90 tomato plants.
No, and then the chickens took over too.
And then the chickens took over.
We ended up missing out on all of that.
Oh, that is them. Jenny says that is them. Awesome. So, because we were just earlier talking about, and there's somebody from Manchester, Indiana coming. Who is that?
Yeah, we drew a complete blank.
Southern Arc Homestead, how you doing?
Terry O'Bright, Johnny Pesto.
Johnny Pesto.
Zucchini's in the wrong place. I'm blaming it on the squirrels.
There you go. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Sheps for her. What in your garden's not doing good? I'm glad to see our tomatoes we're getting tomatoes, but I can tell you our tomato plants are not big. Cab 7, how are you doing? I heard about Cab 7's channel on 2 Family Homestead this week, I think. Or was that the cases? I think it was 2 Family Homestead. So how you doing, Cab 7? Thanks for dropping by. Daniel Guz, my job. Okay, Grizz. And Grizz, if we didn't say hi to you, I'm sorry, man. Hi, Grizz. How are you doing?
Daniel God is my judge. I didn't see him in there earlier.
All right, so if you guys don't know, here in the next whatevers, we're going to be doing the drawing for our 2 tickets. I might have to ask Jenny to do some talking here for a bit.
Beyond Mountains is heading out. Put the kids in bed. Everybody's putting kids in bed.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Beyond Mountains. We appreciate it. So what I need to do is... Okay, can you talk about something, babe?
I don't know.
What? Huh?
Give me something to talk about.
Let's give them something to talk about.
I don't think that's what they want to be hearing
what?
right now.
What? What are you saying?
That's too funny. Do you want to throw a pip?
Can we talk about the songs that bug me? Can we talk about the songs that bug me?
But I can't think of the names of them.
Okay, maybe you guys can help me. There's 2 country songs that are pretty popular right now. Well, actually, the one's getting kind of old. Kind of. I mean, not real. A year old or so, maybe.
Yeah.
But they have dog whistles in them. The main chorus is like, I was like, what is...
It literally, like, it drives him crazy in the car. It's all he talks about during the song, and
They're
I'm over
really
there like,
good songs.
I'm trying to listen to the song here.
They're really good songs, but during the main part of the chorus, and the chorus is kicking, and it's sounding great, and then... Like, what is that?
It seriously bugs him enough if he's talking about it right now.
It drives me crazy.
That one's a Blake Shelton song.
Blake Shelton's the one, and it's the Standing in the Pouring Rain song.
I think about you. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I think about you.
And in one of the main parts of that, and it's faint. It's not even in your face. It's faint and in the background.
I did not notice it. And he was like, did you hear that? I'm like, what? And I'm like listening. And I'm like really listening. He's like, there it is. Did you hear it? I'm like, I hear him singing what? And he's like, there's this beep. No, there's no beep. And he's like, I hear it. And then
in the pouring rain.
And then when I finally heard it, I'm like, I barely hear that. He's like, it's like a dog whistle. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're the one that's hearing it, and you made that reference. But
yeah. Oh, and the other one I know is a Luke Bryan song.
I can't think of what.
And I think it's 2nd, 3rd, 4th on the CD. Which CD? Kicking Up the Dust? Is that the name of this?
That song is called Kick the Dust Up, and no, it's the Kill the Lights.
Kill the Lights. Yeah. But yeah, there's a song in there that does the same exact...
Just flatlining.
Oh, Flying VS Farms says their dog picks it up. I told you the dog whistle.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, so if anybody knows the Luke Bryan song that I'm talking about as well, are you going to crochet again, Jenny?
Eventually.
Yeah, summertime.
It is, yeah, summertime is so busy around here that I actually read a book, and I was proud of myself for that.
You've actually been on a reading kick.
I got sucked into this book, and I could not put it down. So I bought it from the library. It's like 50 cents.
Yeah, our little tiny local library here actually has a really good deals where you can get books.
Hardcover books for 50 cents. So it was kind of a no-brainer. I've kind of been wanting something to read just to, take my mind off.
She found her perfect 2nd grade level book.
Yeah, right. And so I had never heard about anything from this author, but it sounded like it would be a good book, and so I bought it, and I was just zoned right into it. And so every chance I had, I was reading that book. I was cooking and reading, and I finished it in like a day and a half with doing everything here too. It was that good. So when we went back yesterday, I bought 2 more by him at the same author, and so I'm excited to start reading those. But that's kind of like my only downtime.
I want to catch up on some comments here real quick. Jenny, do you make pot holders?
Yes.
2-family homestead. I agree. Jenny did a great job at that class. Wholesome
Thank
Roots,
you.
how are you doing? Flying VS Farms. Mike is a country fan. Well, I grew up loving heavy metal. I mean, we're talking Motley Crue, Kiss, you name them, and I still love them. But Jenny has converted me.
Yep. That's
but
all he listens.
Except when they got a dog whistle in them. And I'm not even knocking those songs. I really like those 2 songs that have the dog whistle in them. I really, really like them. Except they got the dog whistle in them.
They do. Yeah. Yep.
And I have country stations. Even when I'm in the car by myself now, it's usually a country station that's on.
Mom was asking if I'm going to crochet again at the conference.
Oh!
I'm not entirely sure. I have been invited to teach again. It doesn't have to be crochet. It could be something else. I have a little while to think about it, so I'm not quite sure if that's what I'm going to be
Jenny
doing
said,
again.
we should do something together. And I was like, no.
He doesn't want to teach a class. It's okay though.
I like watching her rock it. All right. So we got the dog whistle covered. Is that good?
I think we have covered the dog whistle discussion.
It's not me flatlining, Tim.
That's too funny.
Good night, Daniel. Duckhead Homestead's here. How you doing, Duckhead? Let's see.
AC/DC, rock on. You know what? And I used to like that music too. So I grew up. I have 4 siblings, but my oldest brother and oldest sister are my half siblings, and we didn't really meet until we were a little bit older. And so I grew up with my older 2 brothers, and my room was between theirs. And Mark liked, I don't even know what to classify that kind of music, but he was really into Korn and
oh yeah,
I don't know, like some really like weird dark stuff. I don't know what it was, but he really liked that stuff.
Hi, Brenda.
And it's a whole lot of, microphone right here, screaming into the microphone. Yeah, all that.
That's good stuff.
On the other side of my bedroom, JJ had Metallica, and I don't even know what else. And that's what I woke up to, and I'm like, I like my love songs. And like, be nice to my ears. So every morning I woke up with that on both sides of my room, and then my mom had country music going to the kitchen. Is like, quickly get dressed and get out there in my little safe zone.
Wholesome Roots, I agree. I like all music too. I'm not a huge music buff. If I like music and I listen to it, half the time I can't tell you who sings it. I could never tell you a band member, and half the time I have the lyrics wrong. But I like the music,
yeah,
and I will listen to the music all day long. I'm just not. I don't get into who's who and what's what. And
no, but I ended up liking Metallica and Rob Zombie and all those, and even Korn and everything. I liked their music after. Well, I mean, I was stuck with it, so I eventually became to like it.
Who's the band I recently just really like 10 years ago, 5 years ago,
but
10
then
years ago.
like my parents and my brothers especially, because they're all car people and that skipped me, we used to go to car shows a lot. Well, you play a bunch of oldies, like a ton of oldies music at car shows, and so I love oldies music, and sometimes those are the neatest songs and music to dance to and stuff too, and do the twist and stuff. It's fun. So so I really like oldies music, but I've always been a
country breakdown
fan.
Homestead. Yeah, and a group that Jenny and I both, Jenny's diehard country fan, but we both really liked about 8 years. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when, I think when they did their first album or two, they had a southern kind of twang, a southern kind of rock to it. But Jenny loved, we were looking for Hell Yeah tickets to go to concerts and stuff, and we never did. But
Black Cherry, is that the other one?
Oh, Black Cherry, you like that?
Yeah,
yeah,
I liked them for a while, and yeah.
Did I see?
Oh.
What?
Chris Stapleton is awesome. He came in, Chris Stapleton,
Who's that?
He was like nobody, and then his songs are amazing. He's coming in on fire.
Hey, Hootie and the Blowfish guy sings country now. Who's that?
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker, and it's good stuff. Bumblebee Junction. Oh, well, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So we do really like music, and I think Chris and Rad's saying she's just starting to open up the country.
Yeah, she's the one that mentioned Chris Stapleton.
Jenny started using that crowbar on me as soon as we met, and
I'm like, you're gonna like
and
it.
Now the radio station is 90% on country when I'm driving.
It's funny. He'll be in his work truck either before or after work, and I'll go out there to say something to him, and I'm like, he's got that country music pretty loud.
It's because I'm deaf. Yes, Flying Farm, Darius Rucker, he is doing really good. Okay, so I am still trying to get this set up.
That's too funny.
So what else do you want to talk about, baby?
Bumblebee said, sorry if I spent more than Mike and your baby. Well, you didn't. He beat you.
I got you by a couple dollars, but not...
I got a lot of flowers. I got 3 bouquets of flowers, and then him and the kids also. The kids had made me cards.
It was not a blowout birthday by any means.
And then I also got a cup of hot coffee and some warm cinnamon rolls in bed for breakfast this morning. And Mike did all the chores, which is always a blessing. Oh, what's the thought for the week? There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. That's the thought for the week.
No elevator to have to take the stairs. I like it. Hey, how long has that been up there?
Since either Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember.
I haven't seen it yet. It's the one right behind us?
It's right behind my head.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Well, I'm too busy staring at you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm still trying to get this set up so I can show you guys the randomizer here. And
do we have air conditioning? No, we do not.
Well, kind of.
We do not have, how about we do not have central air? We have a window unit, or it's not even a window unit, it's a little wall unit.
What's a window unit that's built into the wall?
Yeah, it's that. In our bedroom, and then in one of the bedrooms upstairs, the boys' room.
Right. On
the nights that it's really bad, then we let the kids camp out in the boys' room, and we'll turn it on up there and close the door. Last night, that little princess castle tent, Grace insisted she had to sleep in her castle. But it was blazing hot, so we hauled a bunch of tents upstairs for the kids and turned the AC on, and we let
Kristen.
Sleep in her castle. But most of the time we just have the one on in our room. It actually doesn't get too bad in the house usually, but the humidity has been really high the past couple days, so it has gotten pretty gross.
The humidity has been awful the last couple days. Yeah. The heat index was what yesterday? Did you talk about that at all? What you and the kids were doing outside?
No. Was that yesterday or the day before?
I think it was yesterday. Although it feels like it right now. My shirt is soaking wet right now.
It was the day before. So 2 days ago, it was 89 degrees outside with a heat index of 104.
That's crazy. 89. The humidity is so high that the heat index is all the way up to 104.
Yeah.
I don't do humidity.
No. We were mowing the oats and weeding around the squash and
Hi Crazy Days. Go check out Crazy Days channel. That's Wanda from Deep South Homestead. Go check out her channel. Go subscribe to it and like it. And like all the videos. Go do it.
And we were weeding the garden, and we were weeding around the 3 giant sunflower rows and in the sweet corn. We spent quite a bit of time outside, and it was gross.
Yeah, so the humidity, I don't even know how they do it down south there, like Deep South Homestead and Wanda at Crazy Days. I don't know how they do it down there.
I don't know how they do it either. Hi, Willow Creek.
But they also, Doug and Stacy just put out a video speaking about air conditioning, and the thumbnail was no AC, big muscles, air conditioning, little muscles. Which...
And well, even
when I sleep, I have to have it cold. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Your stepmom says, she's like, I don't know how you guys do all this work without air conditioning. It's something that you adapt to and you learn.
Or pass out.
Yeah, or one, yeah, you know. But you learn to take breaks. You learn to listen to your body. You learn to drink that water. I mean, it's very important. We start the day drinking that before we even go outside, because you don't want to wait until you're sweating and you're thirsty, because
we
it's
really
too
hammer
late.
The kids drink.
Yep.
Water.
And especially with the kids, I wrote, like, if we're all outside doing something, then I'm like, hey, you two go inside, take a break, get something to drink, relax for a minute.
I agree, Bonterre.
They come back out, I send the next 2 in, and we just kind of rotate. We always have water with us, stuff like that. So it's just something you adapt to. But there are some days where I tell them, I'm like, it's way too nasty. Stay inside, go, play, but be calm.
Our house does a very good job. We got the big maple trees directly to the west, just two rows of them. The first row is not even 20-30 foot from the house, directly to the west, and then directly to the south we have this big walnut tree, and the house stays really cool. I mean, it does a great job until about 3 or 5.
Yeah, somewhere in there. And then it starts to get warm.
Yeah.
Like about the time that, I would have to cook dinner.
Right.
That's when it starts to get warm in here. So I try to plan ahead on stuff like that. But, yeah, for the first part of the day, I mean, it'll be in the Yeah, in the 80s, even close to 90 out, and it'll still be low 70s in the house, which is pretty good. So.
Well, I see. Brenda says 97 with 107 heat index today. Man, crazy day says 8 o'clock. It's 85 degrees and it's 75 here, but it says 99% humidity.
Yeah.
99. That's what that says.
We are supposed to get some rain overnight, so hopefully it brings a cool down with it.
Oh, and crazy. Yeah, and I haven't had time to apply that nitrogen to the Danny corn yet.
No, it's been gross.
Well, yeah, gross and
busy.
no time. Hey, go get a couple of our squash, baby.
Oh.
We're pretty excited about these. I'm going to make some squash chips out of these, and I've been looking at making some our zucchini chips and making some zucchini noodles and trying some different things here because we are going to have zucchinis coming out of our ears here in matter days. This is next to nothing. Now, what's this one called, huh?
This one is a Lebanese whitebush.
Lebanese whitebush. We have not tried this one yet, correct?
I have not. No, I haven't picked up that one.
Squash are kicking butt, guys.
And these are the same, even though they look different.
By Renee Butler. Oh, these two are the same?
These two are the same. These are, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Lungo Bianco.
Lungo Bianco?
Yeah, something like that.
And they're a real nice
These
white.
we've fried up, and these are good.
Jenny tried them. You've tried frying them 3 different ways.
Yeah.
And they were good.
They were good. I had not heard of these ones. My friend Betsy had gotten one from a farmer's market last...
Charles, Old Alabama Gardener, how you doing? Is that question for us or is it... Oh, BTH.
Bonterre.
Oh, BTH. Okay, good, okay. Glad to see Charles here, and I want to talk about squash real quick before... I don't know if Charles was here when he asked about the squash last week, and we weren't sure if he was here.
Oh, yeah, we don't know if he heard our
Go ahead and finish what you were saying, though. I'm sorry.
Betsy...
her bestie's name is Betsy.
Yes.
Her bestie is Betsy.
That's right. She had gotten what she called a couscous zucchini. That's what they called it at the market. That's what the little sign said. And she loved the way that it tasted. And I hadn't heard of that kind. And we spent like 4 months researching, trying to find a couscous zucchini because I'm like, there's no such thing. Google Images isn't even helping me. And so, like, it was crazy.
And if Google doesn't know.
I know, right? So, after a lot of research and looking through different squashes and stuff, we settled on trying these two. And I sent both kinds home with her, and she loves the flavor of both kinds. And she says they are very, very close to what it was that she had bought from the market. So, when she was here the other day, I fried them up, however she said, in a couple other ways. And they were really good. I was happy about that.
All 3 ways.
Yes.
So, Charles... Your crookneck squash that we planted, I've been meaning all week to take pictures of the plant. Looks beautiful. Out of the different squashes that we have planted out there, I think that one is the greenest and fullest looking in that patch. Nothing is beating what our garden looks like.
No, the volunteer ones in our garden, even...
Because the volunteer ones are cased in pig manure.
Yeah, well, even the zucchini are just exploding.
Oh yeah, these
like
were
crazy.
planted this year, yeah.
So, but the
crookneck squash that you sent...
In the squash garden, it's doing incredible.
Well, when I looked 2 days ago, 3 days, I didn't see any, I don't think.
Are you serious?
Or is it... Oh, that was that big one. Yeah. We got some.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
We really appreciate that, Charles. I can't wait to see it. And Old Alabama Gardener just put out a video. Correct me if I'm wrong, Charles, because there's a video on that, right? He just put out a video... I want to say 2 days ago, 3 days ago, about cooking and great ways to freeze that crookneck squash. So go check that out. I know I'll be watching it again. And we really appreciate Charles sending us all those seeds and stuff.
Homesteading with the Cases is here.
I think I said hi to them.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
You were chit-chatting.
And then somebody asked, I think it was Mountain Mama, asked if the tickets were still available for the Virginia conference. And yes, they are. They are still available.
In fact, we're going to do that drawing probably now.
Yeah, probably now. You got that all set up?
I think I do. Okay. I think I have it all set up. And I see people are talking about corn.
Yeah.
Our corn, I'm not going to use any 4-letter words on our nice family-friendly show.
It's not doing well.
Our sweet corn got to about knee-high and stopped, and we got corn cobs now. And it looks junky, but we'll see how the corn cobs come out, I guess. And this is a short...
Corn cobs or ears of corn?
Ears of corn, I'm sorry.
There we go.
But this is a shorter variety of corn, but it should still be coming up to about Jenny's shoulder or so.
Yeah, and it's
What was that variety? What's it called? Dory?
Dorney Sweet.
From Baker Creek?
Yeah,
but
it's like coming up to my waist.
Yeah.
And I'm short, so...
Remember? So you gotta stand up.
Hey.
I don't think Thunder... Wasn't it Thunder Mountain?
That was Thunder Ridge Mountain, yeah. Yeah.
Wild ginger, that's cool.
My goose ate our corn.
We know that story.
Our ducks destroyed our corn last year. They ate all the little seed thingies off the tassels, and then they ate all the silk off the top of the ears. Mm-hmm. And so our corn barely grew.
That was last year.
Barely got anything.
And we had talked about last year, I don't know if we really mentioned it in the video or not, but we had a wheat, probably 50 by 50 wheat plot last year. And then the corn, and I think there was something else. But the ducks and chickens destroyed it all. The corn was all the ducks. The ducks.
That was only ducks.
But the wheat field, the wheat patch that we had planned, that 50 by 50 plot of wheat, the ducks and chickens devoured it. So we had standing straw left. That was it. There was no wheat left on it whatsoever.
Yeah, they demolished everything.
Roxanne, sorry to hear about your squash being a failure. We seem to be having our struggles this year. My potatoes are not going to get as big as I want this year. I know it. Onions aren't getting as big. Old Alabama Gardener, go check out his onion videos. But that's not why mine aren't getting big. Mine aren't. That soil up on the hill is something else. Deep South is here. Has Deep South been here?
No, I think that's their first comment.
All right, good. 85 at 8:30.
Wow. Yeah,
but I think we talked. We're down to 74 now, but we are still at 99% humidity. So how you doing, Danny? Good to see you. I got some nitrogen I'm going to apply to your corn. We're leaving out of town first thing in the morning. In fact, just to recap on that, we are going to go see this pirate ship.
We're going to go ride the pirate ship.
Ride that pirate ship. And then we'll be back Saturday evening, and I'm hoping to get that nitrogen applied to the Danny corn.
I'm going to refresh this.
Old Alabama, any squash yet? Charles, I don't know if there's a delay here, but we haven't
harvested.
No, we haven't harvested any. In fact, now that Jenny mentioned it, I think cooking wise, what we do have on the crookneck squash, I think it needs to be harvested for cooking. It's pretty big, right?
No, they're like.
Well, what's the one next to it then? That's pretty big. That's a pumpkin. No.
No, that's a. Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Do you guys want to know all the varieties of squash we planted this year so far?
Gosh.
Can you bring up you do it over there. But we planted a whole variety. Charles, we do have squash on the plants that you gave us, and those plants look absolutely, you gave us seeds. Those plants look
great.
Fantastic.
I think of all the squash plants in the squash garden,
yes,
the OAG ones, the warty seed ones, are the best.
They are the greenest and fullest, and those are growing more up than viney like a lot of the other ones, but we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
But as of right now, that warty squash plant is going up like crazy and looking beautiful.
Okay.
Angie's Pantry's doing Danny corn next year. Angie, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're pretty north, aren't you? You are in northern Michigan, aren't you? I can't remember exactly. All right.
Mike keeps getting distracted. Yeah, it's easy.
What's that?
You keep getting distracted.
Oh, yeah, that's how I do.
Okay, so in our squash garden, we have, I'm only going to read what the name is.
Not how many.
Yeah. A Gorton gourd.
These are all from Baker Creek except for OAGs. And I think there was one other one that I'm drawing a blank on. Okay, just go. Yeah. And we'll do the drawing.
Gorton gourd, American Tunda, Connecticut pumpkin, Rhonda de Nice.
Maybe she's not nice. Go ahead. Keep reading, birthday girl.
Blue.
What happened?
Blue Hungarian. Could knock over my water. Spaghetti squash, Atlantic giant pumpkin.
We have a couple Atlantic giants that are looking good.
Yeah. Scallop yellow, scallop white, blue Hubbard, Boston Marrow, Goliath pumpkin.
I think the Goliath pumpkins are the ones we plan on for eating and canning and stuff, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Jack B. Little pumpkins, the warty squash, Our Zucca gourds didn't grow at all. And then black futsu.
Actually, the Zucca gourds I think did grow, but when we transplanted them, they died. And then we got the black futsu. I'm excited about that futsu one too. But all right.
And no, I didn't say American Nunda. It's American Tunda.
The American Nunda squash.
I'll contact them about changing the name.
Good night, Willow Creek. We're about to have our drawing here. In fact, we are. We're going to do it right now. You ready, babe?
Do it right now before we get distracted.
Let's see. Okay, I got the website up. Let's see if... I'll try to make it bigger if need be, guys. We're going to post the video in here. We're going to load the comments. We have not commented on this video at all. As most of you guys know, we answer every single comment. But on the contest videos, we've been leaving it alone. Let's see. It says that there's 67 comments in here, but it's time to pick a winner among the 56 unique users found. All right. So, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know it did that. So if somebody would leave 12,000 comments.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I don't remember too many doubles in there, so I find that number odd. No, Bumblebee Junction. Addie's there. Addie's Bumblebee Junction. Does that say $1 million giveaway?
Yeah, not happening.
Okay, Bumblebee Junction is going to make me backtrack here, and it's all his fault. All right?
Oh my gosh.
What we're giving away, and we should do it, we should say anyways, is we're giving away 2 Homesteaders of America tickets for, where is it, Warrenton,
Virginia.
Go ahead and finish that up.
Warrenton, Virginia on October 14th.
There you go. And it is going to be a lot of fun. So now, thank you, Bumblebee Junction. Yeah, Nunda, stand down. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Now he can't find, there we go.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay,
all right.
go back to it.
Back to the drawing. All right, here we go. We are ramped up.
Picking a winner.
I also know 2 people, including Bumblebee Junction, have said, or 3, have said if they don't win, they commented. They said if they win it, pick somebody else.
Okay.
Here we go. Randomly picking Melissa 4. You love our videos and family. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Melissa 4, we are gonna. Can you write that down so we don't forget, baby? Because we can't come back to this and find this.
No, let me write that down.
All right. So, just in case everybody didn't see what happened, I'll try to blow it up. I don't know how good this looks for you guys. So...
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, is it M-E-L-I-S-S-A number 4?
M-E-L-I-S-S-A.
All right, we're going to try and contact that person through YouTube messaging, and we will see how that goes. Contest tickets. Congratulations, Melissa. That is 2 tickets to the Homesteaders of America. That's awesome. We're going to be there.
So many people are going to be there.
There's a lot of channels like us that aren't participating. We're just going to be there. I think 2 Family Homestead's going to be there. I think, or did they say that was too far of a drive? Uh-oh, I just put words in 2 Family Homestead. Sorry about that.
I think they said they were going to be there.
Okay. There's a lot of people going, guys. Yeah.
Trying to convince Danny and Wanda to come up.
Yeah, Danny, Wanda, what's up? And we got to get Scratch Made on board.
But see...
It'd be like a reunion of
sorts.
sorts.
If Scratch Made drives, then Danny and Wanda would make it in record time, so then they can do what they need to do with their sweet potatoes after the conference. You're not going to lose a lot of time. It's for one day.
Right.
Y'all can do it.
Right.
Should do it.
I did see they put out... I think they...
And yes, those are for full access tickets. That's for all the demonstrators, all the speakers, the whole shebang, everything, all day. Right.
There's they have a couple different levels of tickets, which I thought at one time Amy even said that they were going to combine, but I don't know. But yeah, those 2 tickets are for full, complete access. So.
Cases are taken off. Thanks for dropping
in. All right, thanks
guys.
for dropping by, and sorry you guys had to chase chickens. That was their original saying hi thing. Oh. Hey, Old Alabama Gardener, I missed it. What did you plant today? I've been wanting to plant more stuff, but we're really running out of time here.
We are. We talk about it.
Yeah.
My herb garden, so we had a ton of herbs that we started.
Oh,
Excuse me. And we transplanted them into the herb garden, and they were doing fine. And then the chickens got in there.
Chickens found them.
1 dill plant. So I bought some pots, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll start them in pots. My empty pots are still sitting on the counter.
Could you look and see if that person had answered my question before? Because I just remembered I had asked, and I'll tell you what it is. Angie's Pantry. I asked if you guys were Northern Michigan, and then I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention and didn't see if there was a response. So, but oh, Soap Peddler's here. I didn't see Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Soap Peddler. Hey, Jenny wanted to show you guys some other pictures while Jenny's looking it over there.
Yeah.
These are some of the pictures that were taken in the field after the wheat from around us was harvested.
Wow. And
it was, oh, you're in Lao. Okay, all right, that's right, cool. Jenny had the kids out there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was a cold morning. I mean, relative. I think it was 55 or so. So the kids were freezing because it's been so hot during the day.
Yeah, it was a little bit chilly. And then, like, the straw or wheat or whatever was wet. So then their legs were getting wet. So it was a little bit chilly. But
Jenny got some good pictures. Those are some stinking cute kids right there, I tell you what. That's all due to Jenny.
I don't know about that.
And there's that. I blew this picture up for the birthday thing, for the smile.
Yeah, for the smile.
So that's what that whole picture is there.
She's so stinking cute.
And I don't know why. I dig it whenever Jenny puts up a black and white photo. I like the black and white. I like it. Oh, Angie's Pantry, 12 hours out to Virginia. That might be true. Northern Michigan to out to Virginia, because it takes us, if we drive hard, we can do it in 10 and a half, but with the kids and everything, it usually takes us about 12. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So one other thing. Let's give everybody a quick Jenny arm update. I'm going to show you a picture of Jenny's arm here, so don't be grossed out. It's really not bad anymore.
Nothing to be grossed out about anymore.
Oh, 15 hours for Deep South. Sometimes I lose my geography a little bit, and I didn't realize it would be that far for them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be, but...
I know, Bob. I know, Bob. Thank you very much, Bonterre.
Thank you.
Thank you, June. So here's Jenny's arm. Go ahead and give him a little spiel, baby.
It actually even looks a little bit better today than it does in that picture. We, you know, I've been trying my best to take good care of it. Still a little tender if pressure's put on it, but at least now if a kid, you know, brushes against it or something, it doesn't bother me anymore. So. And
when she says kid, she means me.
Yeah, mainly him. But I still can't put the weight of like a feed bag on it, so he's... So she says. No, I can't. So he was like, you know, could you do this with the pig feed? And I was like, no. Oh, pig feed. You got to fill it up tomorrow. Yeah. Or tonight. Tonight, yeah. But it is doing better. I can touch it. I can, like, before, I don't know where it is. Like, before it's backwards. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't even do this before. It hurt so bad. So this is a huge improvement, and I'm very happy about that. And most of the scab has come off, and it's all skin underneath. If I'm outside, I still keep it covered because obviously I don't want that to burn at all because that's not going to feel very good. So. Kind of Green Gables. I'll let Jenny do her quick little recap. I had melanoma last year on my right arm. Thanks, Grizz. Have a good evening. I had that removed. That was stage 0. That was last year. That was last year. This year, yep. You can see the scar there. Gnarly scar. They took a huge chunk out of her arm. Yep. At the beginning of this year, January, I had my 6-month skin check, and she noticed the one on my arm, which I had eyeballed before we even went in. Oh, I thought you pointed it out to her. No, I decided not to see if she would catch it. Oh, okay. And she did, and she said, we need to keep an eye on that one. Well, come May, I didn't like the way that it was looking. If you stretched the skin, you could see it wasn't a circle anymore. It started to change, like, literally ever so slightly. I mean, it was the smallest change, but I saw it. And so I went in, and I had her look at it, and she decided to biopsy it, and sure enough, it came back as a dysplastic nevus. It was... I could never say that word. An abnormal mole. Right. It was changing. They couldn't determine if it was going to be a severe or a mild change, if it would continue into melanoma, or if it would stop the way it was, so we decided it would just be best to have it removed. Mm-hmm. But they didn't want to stitch it closed. They wanted to leave it as an open wound and let it scab and heal on its own.
Mainly because of the way that scar turned out.
Yes, because the way this one turned out, and my skin does not accept the sutures very well. It was very painful to have the sutures in the first time, so they didn't want to do that again. But because of it being open, it took longer to heal, and I'd keep it covered so it didn't dry out, and so it was like, this has been rough.
Right.
It has been.
She's been doing a great job though, keeping it moist and keeping it whatever's, and so as you guys could see, it is healing fantastic.
It is.
I should have thrown
up
a picture of a fur. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that next week. Maybe we'll go back and find that picture of like, it was that day.
That day.
That day we had a live show and we showed a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then a picture of it next week, and but Jenny's been a trooper, and it's been a lot of pain for her, and she's just now thinking maybe she could get a saddle on the horse and ride it, because she hasn't been able to. She wanted to, and I was like, babe, if that horse jerks a little or anything, you are going to be in so much pain.
Yep, because even just flexing the muscle hurt.
Yeah, so she's hoping to get on the horse.
So we'll see.
I'm hoping to get more work out of her.
But next week is supposed to be my 6-month checkup. Again, and that's the other thing, is when I had this removed, my dermatologist said 2 changes in 10 months. We can't put you on a yearly schedule. You have to stay 6 months. So next week, I'm
happy with 6 months. She's bummed out about it. I'm happy about it.
Next week is supposed to be my 6-month checkup. So hopefully they don't say, let's keep an eye on that spot for anything. I have not noticed anything. I have not noticed any changes.
Bumblebee, we never really had to go there with the pain tricks. But Jenny was managing it pretty good on her own, so
yeah, mostly
we never
with
really went
chocolate there. And some bad words when the kids weren't around, so it was okay.
Hey, I know some people are dropping off, and that's fine. It's been an hour. We got to get going ourselves, but I really want to tell everybody of our moderators that are in here. Bonterre Homestead has a Facebook page, Bonterre Homestead Friends. Please go check it out. Great group of people. You might have seen Stephanie Noose was in here. I know she's in that group. Bumblebee's in that group. Bumblebee Junction. Bonterre Homestead is also on Instagram, or is that just in?
No, it's Bonterre.
Okay, Bonterre. Bumblebee Junction's on Instagram and Facebook, and his YouTube videos. He's starting to do some video in there. It's kind of cool to watch, and no matter what he says, it's good video. He doesn't think it is. He keeps like apologizing for it or whatever, but it's good video. And then Deep South Homestead, whoop whoop, Danny and Wanda. We enjoyed meeting you guys so much. It was so, I just can't even say. But they've also got the Instagram and the Facebook and obviously the YouTube. Yeah. And then Crazy Days is a new channel. So go over and sub Crazy Days. That's Wanda from Deep South Homestead's channel. And please head over there and check that channel out. I know we're sub to it, and when I looked on, let's see, they were live a couple nights ago, and I was watching them. Monday night, maybe?
I think so, maybe.
And everybody's like, yeah, check out Crazy Days, check out. I was like, yeah, people check out Crazy Days, and I went and looked, and I wasn't even subbed.
Yeah, I remember thinking, like, wait a minute.
I was like,
how does this work?
I started smashing the sub button, so we're sub now. Holy cow, I couldn't believe that. But I want to tell everybody we really appreciate our moderators. They do a great job, and I would say all these moderators we interact with. Not just
frequently.
Here. Yeah, frequently. So, really good people. If you're not subbed to their channels, go do so. So, what else you got, baby?
I think that was
anybody got any questions? If not, I think we'll probably go ahead and get out of here. I'll give you about 10 or 15 seconds to ask a question if you want.
Don't roll that off the table.
I know, I'm saying.
Rolling a squash around.
It's almost like a football.
Almost like a football.
Faith is about to start fall softball right again.
Oh, and dance starts too.
And dance starts, yeah.
For both girls.
All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. I don't know how far behind the chat is, but I think we're going to get out of here. We have to get up super early in the morning.
Yes.
Well, for us, super early. I mean, for normal farm folk, homestead folks like Deep South Homestead, I think Danny probably gets up at 4. That's not us.
When are we getting more cheesecake? Not for a while.
I love these questions.
I have a ton of baking to do Saturday night because Sunday we are having a huge family get together, and part of that's going to include Grace's birthday party. But there's going to be like 45 or 50 people there or something crazy like that. So I have a lot of baking to do.
And then I will say this one more quick time. Where do I have it? Our little meetup in Michigan, August 26th, Somerset Center, Michigan. If you go look for our Facebook invite page, which apparently somebody has replied to something. I hate all Facebook's pop-ups.
Wholesome Root says our goats sleep in.
Our goats. I like your goats. Come check out our Facebook event page. Meetup Michigan, YouTube, Homestead, Hootenanny. I think right now, if I had to guess to the amount of people saying that they're coming, I'm going to take a wild guess and say we're up to at least 40.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I mean, I wasn't really expecting that much. So what's up?
Danny says you know you're a homesteader when you have a squash on the table. We have three.
Or three. All right. All right, guys. We appreciate it. Good night, Bumblebee. Thank you. Thank you, Deep South. Thank you, Bonterre, Homestead, and Crazy Days. Was there anybody else in there? And we really appreciate everybody dropping by. So, oh yeah, Two Family Homestead's gonna be there.
Yep. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. As usual, I'm gonna have Jenny kill the stream, so it's her fault. It's all you, baby.
Good night, everyone.
Night.